What is up, everybody? It's Bias Aside back again. Look at us, consistency. We got your boy, me, Jeff. We got JD, and hold on, we can't just do a simple intro. And we
Oh
got
no.
the return, Austin Thompson.
Come on, come on, come on, come
He's
on.
I've never
Come
been
on,
more
man.
excited.
Come on,
Welcome
man.
back, Austin.
It's only right. Celtics play preseason games on that.
I love it. He really just came back for the Boston. We're missing Naj today, but Naj, we love you, bro. We'll see you soon. This is why we have 4 people doing the show, so that we can stay consistent.
Nice steady rotation. What
We
what
should
Austin
never
say?
miss
Cash
a
and
week.
checks.
Yeah, we should never miss a week. Or should we? We don't know. But Austin, how you been, bro? You want to let everybody know the ups and downs? How's everything going, bro?
A lot of ups and downs. But it's only fitting that I spend the last day of my 20s with the fellas.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I will be stepping into 30
Wow.
How you feeling, Unc?
at midnight. Like that, like an unk.
Is your knee
But-
swollen? How you walking? You got a limp yet?
It's so funny. I was actually talking to my dad the other day. I was sitting on the couch. I stood up too fast. Felt like I pulled something. I think that was if that wasn't yesterday. That was the day before. I was like, "There's no way." I'm like,
That's
right on
what-
time. Right on time.
I've said this before. My dad literally played basketball every single week into his 60s. I know that's not me. I don't I'm not built the same. I don't have it in me. But hey, it is what it is. We're not built the same, man. We're not.
But I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot to look forward to. I'm at a great point in my life, not to get too much into the deep stuff, but I got a great support system still. Another year of doing this, so let's do it.
Man,
That's
speaking
cool.
of being Unc, I went a month ago, I went out to eat with some friends after an event, and we sat down, we were talking and stuff for maybe a couple hours, and then it's time to go when I get up from my seat and my knee just hurts. And I'm like, there's no way my knee hurts from sitting down. There's just no way. Literally, it was tight. You get that it hurts to extend it. I was like,
Yep.
what is going on right now? I've never had a knee injury or anything like that, so I'm just I was like, wow, it's really that's the point of my life I'm in right now.
I've been there for a while. I got there before most of my friends. You know what though? Let me say this. So when I tore my ACL, it's a common joke. A lot of my friends know this. When I tore my ACL, I hobbled my way home. I drove home before the swelling got too bad. I ran, hobbled my way to the car, drove myself home, called my wife, and I was like, "Yo, I'm pretty sure my knee's messed up." And she's like, "You're so dramatic. Nobody you're fine." She said these words you're just being dramatic. I can already tell it's probably not that bad. I get to the house. I can barely make it in the house. She's calling me dramatic and says and calls my family. She's like, "I don't even think he's that hurt." And turns out I had a torn ACL. All right. And today, she doesn't listen to this podcast. So I'll say it. She hurt her knee at her workout class. She said she slipped and bumped her knee. And she was like, what should I do? And she took some ibuprofen and iced it. She's like, wow, this really hurts. I'm now starting to feel bad about how I treated you when you tore your ACL. Mind you, this is years later. She's just now feeling the guilt of treating
Would
me
you
like
look
this.
at that?
Yes. And it's do I show compassion or am I a jerk? Do I just be a jerk and tell her she's being dramatic and that her knee's really that hurt? I'm still debating it. I don't know yet. So far, I've been nice, but I might
Decisions.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Who you telling,
sometimes you got to show people you're the bigger person, you know?
It's about decisions.
Somebody's got to be the adult in our relationship. It's not going to be me, but somebody's going to be the adult in our relationship. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but oh, yeah, that one had me laughing today, but it is what it is. But
Well, guys, basketball's almost back. I think we're about 2 weeks out.
yes.
Exactly
Very,
2 weeks out, or maybe almost 2 weeks out.
very.
Um, do you guys have like any specific games you're looking forward to, or
Oh
are
no,
the
Jeff,
are
we're not there yet, bro.
wait really?
We
Or
gotta
am I
play our
jumping?
game. We
Oh,
gotta
we're
start.
we're doing
We're
game first.
yes, we're going back to last season of this Outcast. We're doing the game to start the show right, bro. We're doing the game first, and then before we get to the serious stuff, we got to get the juice back pumping before we just get the serious talk. Austin, you weren't here last week. That's what we learned. That's what we learned. We need a little bit of juice to get it started. Is that okay with
Ongoing
you?
process. I'm all for the games. I'm all for the games.
Thank you, brother. Is that good with you, Jeff?
A-okay.
Okay. All right. I'm getting I had to get the thumbs up from Jeff.
Set it off.
Technically
Set it
speaking,
off. Let's run it.
Jeff does pay the bills around here. The rest of us show up, but Jeff pays the bills, and I do mean that literally because we wouldn't be recording now without his debit.
Technically,
and credit card.
yes, you are
Yeah.
correct. Technically, yes.
So are we your employees? Is that technically
No.
how it works? Okay.
No.
All right. Just making sure.
I
All
don't
right.
pay you guys. So.
Just in case we. All right, guys. Hey, we're just going to get y'all started real quick because if you go back to last year, we started off these podcasts with a couple games, and I felt like it kept the juice going, and we're trying to get right back to it. So we got a special question for everybody just to get it started, and we do ask if you have somebody or somebody that you want to add to this list for you, send that in. Send the voice message. We're going to get that right back out. Here's the first question for you guys. Austin, are you ready to go first? How you feeling?
Run it. Let's do it.
Austin, I need your top 3 celebrities that you would cook in a celebrity all-star game. Your top 3 celebrities.
So I'm gonna take an angle of, and I will call them celebrities and respect their craft, but I'm gonna go to Streamer University and go down that list and cook every single person present. I'll start with Drewski. I don't even know if Drewski was a streamer. He might be too big time, but he's just one of those streamers. Drewski's far too slow. Kai is far too small.
Mm-hmm.
DDG has way too much stuff going on nowadays. he can't even concentrate on that. Duke Dennis, come see me. All the streamers, we'll do King of the Court. I'll be surprised if one of them scores twice. Everybody got that little Hail Mary 3-pointer in them, but I'm going to Streamer University. I'm cooking everybody.
He took out a whole community.
You know what's funny? There's a clip of Kyrie Irving. He was on Kai Cenat's stream, and somebody's they were out on the court, and they were doing like 1-on-1 and stuff. And somebody hit like a little step back on him, and he was like, "Yo, that's a nice shot." And he grabbed him and he went in his ear. He was like, "You'll never do that again."
Austin, that's a good one. You took out a whole community. So, and I have a feeling they don't really want that challenge because I do think Austin's cooking all of them. That's a combined, like you have 4 names, 4-0. 4-0 Austin. All right, Jeff.
4 or 5, whatever.
4, 5, 6, 6, 7, whatever the kids are saying nowadays. Jeff, give me 3 celebrities that you would cook in an all-star celebrity game.
Off top, I'm gonna go Drake. I saw him airball that 3. Remember that? You seen that video of him at the Kentucky lineup?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That just based off of that, Drake. I'll go up to the embassy if you want the ones. I'll give it to you. Who would be my number 2? Kevin Hart. Cook. We'll do 1-on-1 post ups. Just feed me the ball in the post. 3 dribbles. However you want to do it. Kevin Hart, you're getting cooked. Who would be my 3rd? I'm trying to think of people who are always like at the celebrity game. Barack Obama. Not even Secret Service could protect you from these ones. Sorry, brother.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. You know, the thing with Kevin, I was going to say with him, I'll replace him on my list. Kevin talks too much. Like, I feel like you can get in his head. And before you know it, he's down 5-0. He thinks he's going to talk his way into the game. But just with a couple more hits, he's going to he'll just rattle himself. So I think you got that one, Jeff, in the bag.
I think so, too. Not going to lie to you.
Not bad. The Drake ones, that's obvious.
Better.
Unless you're using his refs.
You
Drake
better
has his
Kevin
own.
Hart.
Drake has his own rest though, Austin. He has his own rest up there in that mansion.
Look at Drake. You imagine? I don't know. I've seen him have like the little tournaments inside of his house. I've heard they
Those
might be rigged for him.
Rigged.
There's
those are
rigged
his
for this
refs.
team.
Might. Might. That's
But
crazy.
Kevin Hart, you better cook Kevin.
Mm-hmm. You know what? And you guys have some good ones. I redid my list because I had backups in case you guys mentioned any of mine. I had Drewski's in mine. I had Kevin, so I took both those out. 3 celebrities I'm cooking in the All-Star game. First up, Tiana Taylor. Now that may seem random.
You know what's funny? I thought about her too.
Yep.
She's played before, right?
She can hoop.
Yeah.
But if everybody go on YouTube and look up Tiana Taylor crossover. She got crossover so bad that her shoes were at the 3-point line, but her body was at the basket. And I know with my skill level, I can do the same damage to her ankles. That's 1. 2, Chris Brown. Hear me out. We know Chris can hoop, but it's revenge season. It's a little too much. There's a lot of women out here liking him. Somebody needs to humble him. It's going to be me. All right, we're talking post-ups, crossovers, fadeaways. I might have to do a little jab step, shoulder to the chest, fade. He's getting all the work. That's 2. Now 3, I had to go outside the box. All right, everybody went streamers, real famous people. I did this one for the fun of it. I want Gordon Ramsay. I want to be able to use such lines as, you just got cooked. You getting fried right now. What a dish. I just feel like I could just go on with so many phrases of cooking to the greatest chef that I've ever known. So those are my 3. They're all getting cooked. 3-0. The only person that's probably scoring a bucket, Tiana might get a bucket. The only person getting over 5 in a game to 11 is Chris, but he's still getting humbled by the time I leave out that court. That's my 3. Remember you heard it here first in case Bias Society ever makes it.
I see clips of Breezy. Breezy's kind of tough.
Hey, he is. But somebody's got to humble him. All right? It's getting out of control. I keep seeing these concert videos. I keep hearing about people. God, Breezy. No, we're not dealing with this no more. All right? The game is rigged, and I'm here to unrig it. All right?
What did Chris Brown do to you?
It's just a lot, brother. It's just a lot. Everywhere I go.
It's just a lot.
Yeah. And if I could, I should have added Taylor Swift to this too. You know, she deserves to get 21-0. You know, she deserves it too. She does, bro.
Why does Taylor Swift deserve to get cooked?
I'm not a fan.
You have no business bringing up Taylor Swift in ones.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of who Travis Kelce is now either. So I just feel like I'm going to do this one for Cleveland. Because you know Travis is from Cleveland. I'm going to do this one for Cleveland. So Taylor Swift, come see me on the court. It's a wrap. I'm telling you.
Are you implying that Cleveland doesn't claim Travis?
No, we do. But it just felt like he was so much cooler 2 years ago. And you would admit that too.
Went Hollywood? He went Hollywood?
He went something. He went full Kansas cop. That's what he looks like now, but it's cool. So
Kansas cop is crazy.
Oh man. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm ready now. I'm ready for serious talk. I'm ready for real NBA discussions. We are a basketball.
Let's cut the jazz.
We are a basketball podcast.
We were talking about basketball.
I know. I'm
just not NBA players. No, I was gonna say, are there any games that called your attention? I don't know if you looked at the schedule or if there's any if the opening night games, if there's one that you're more excited about than the other. I thought they did a pretty good job with the Thunder versus Rockets games, but I felt like the Lakers Warriors was kind of lazy. It's like, yeah, Steph and Bron, we've seen it. Like, I know it's like a money glitch, you know, but at the same time, like, let's start ushering in the new generation. You know, you only have one opening night. Let's put some new, you know, let's put some new blood in there. There's a lot of nice up and coming teams that we'd like to watch.
Opening night is the 22nd, correct?
I believe so.
I believe. Or was it? No, the
Or the
21st.
23rd.
21st.
Oh, 21st? Okay, so Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, JD.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. I guess you're right about the first game, but I mean it is opening night, and it's just like I think the thing with LeBron and Curry is like as they're older, you want to get them while they're healthy, and the ratings. It doesn't matter how old they get, the ratings just keep like being great. But I think the Christmas Day games they did a good job of switching it up. Where you got Dallas versus the Warriors, you're hoping. I don't think Kyrie will be back by then. But, if he is, that's a really good matchup. And then you got Lakers Rockets, so KD LeBron. So I think they've done a good job of like matchups like that. What do you think, Oz?
Oh, the chat's excited to have you back, Oz.
Come on now. We here. As far as me, what I'm excited about the following day, so not opening night, but the 22nd, Spurs and Mavericks. I need
Nice Texas matchup.
A nice Texas shootout. Wemby, seeing things that he's listed as 7'5" now instead of 7'3". Can we get any confirmation on that? 7'5". Side note, I saw
7'5" is
Wemby
crazy.
doing everything. No, actually, no. There was a 2-week span where I saw him like hanging out with Kevin Garnett. But the rest of the summer, Wemby was doing everything but playing basketball. I saw him with the monks.
He was with the
I
monks.
think I saw him skateboarding, doing yoga. But I guess that all paid off because now he grew another 2 inches like he needed to grow anymore. He's 7'5". And I need to see him against Cooper Flag. I'm not even going to go to Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to say my boy Coop. But we'll get into that. But that's the game I'm looking forward to.
I will say I don't know particularly which matchups just yet. The thing I love about the beginning of the season is that I'm very excited to kind of see like almost a lot of teams. Like I want to see what the Celtics look like without Tatum. I want to see what the Knicks look like with a new coach because I've read a lot of stuff about more ball movement where it's just not Jalen Brunson all day, like running the clock down and then kind of passing out of double teams. I'm kind of interested to see the Orlando Magic with Bane, KD with the Rockets. I think that's what I love about the beginning of the season because even a quarter of the way through the season, sometimes injuries start to kick in, things of that happen. You can tell a team is not going to be good. So the beginning is going to be great. There's I would say 10 to 12 teams that I'm just excited to see how they look the first couple games of the season.
I like that. I think a game I'm looking forward to is October 22nd, Knicks versus Cavs. To me, those should be the top 2 teams in the East. So obviously it's the first time they'll see each other, so you never put too much stock into it, but I feel like that's going to be an exciting game. The 2 top dogs. It's a chance to, settle some things, punch first. So I'm excited for that. I think the Knicks made some good moves. They got deeper. Obviously they got a new coach. So there's certain things, that I'm looking forward to see. I don't know when they're playing them, but I do want to see the Magic play the Knicks, and I do want to see the Magic play the Cavs as well to just kind of see where they stack up because I feel like, the Knicks and Cavs are like 1A, 1B, and then that next tier is where you'll find the Magic. So I'm interested to see where kind of how they fit into that.
Do you guys want to take a guess at, because I have the numbers right in front of me, would you like to guess at the top, what are the top 5 teams with the most nationally televised games this season?
Lakers.
They're number 1, 34.
Warriors.
Number 2. Well, they're tied. 1 and 2. Both have 34 games on TV.
Okay.
New York.
That's 3.
Mm-hmm.
They're number 4 on the list. Actually, I'm tripping. 1 through 4 have the same amount. So the Knicks, the Lakers, and the Warriors, you got 3 of them.
So it's a 4-way tie.
Yep. And then what's the other team that you would put in there?
Hmm. This is where it can get a little funny.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not the
Houston?
Celtics.
Not Houston.
Houston's not in the top 5.
Houston is number 6 with 28 games.
Oh, let's
Who's
go to
on
champs. OKC.
OKC?
Oh
OKC
wow, I like
30.
that. Okay.
Yep, 34 games on TV. The Minnesota Timberwolves at 28. They're number 5 on the list. Rockets are 6. Nuggets 7. The Celtics, even without Tatum, 25. And Cleveland at 24. Cleveland, they said they really felt took a hit due to the second round loss. Understandable on my end. And then Dallas rounds out the top 10 with 23 games on national TV. So you are right. They do really play the Warrior Laker card heavy
You got to
because
use it while you can, I guess, right?
you do. And the Warriors, what's so interesting is I sent you guys like some people who were doing like standings, predictions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I saw a couple of people like the Warriors are about to be the 2-3 seed.
Yeah.
I don't see that. I see them being very good. You don't want to play them in the playoffs like every year. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if they made a finals, honestly. But like to see them healthy all year and to make it, I mean, that's really hard to do in the West. You know how many games you got to win to be a 2 seed in the West for the Warriors? I think that's pretty hard.
Austin is flabbergasted.
Yeah, Austin. I said that.
What do
The
you
Warriors
think
making the
about that?
finals.
No, I don't predict it, but I'm saying like, would you be surprised if we just said the sentence? Jimmy Butler, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green made the finals. I wouldn't be. If we had like a pie of just Western Conference teams, I give them like less than 10%. But people
That's
like
incredibly
LeBron,
surprising.
I think people like LeBron, KD, Giannis, Curry, we always just got to give them a percentage of the pie. It's like they're what ifs. There's like they're great. They're some of the greatest ever. Like so, even when we don't think they should be able to do it, it's like man, hey, they're that great that if they ever did it, it'd be like yeah, okay, I can see it. So they would be really low. Like the Lakers would have a low percentage, even in the West. And you can tell me how you agree. Like I think really, it's the Nuggets. It's OKC. I mean, those are really my 2. Everyone else is kind of fighting for that 3rd spot to me.
Do you guys want to try an exercise?
Yes.
So how about if you guys can you guys all pull up this whatever shows you like all the teams in the Western Conference, or like if you want to look at last year's standings, whatever it is, like let's all get these teams in front of us right now.
Mm-hmm.
And let's try and see if we can. Let's try and see. So obviously, 1 through 6 is like playoff teams, and then 7 through 10 is play-in teams. Let's try to all agree on the first 6 seeds for the West.
Agree?
Yes. Let's
In
try
order.
and
In order?
yes, from 1 to 6. Let's do a consensus 1 to 6. Is that
Should we
possible?
Okay,
start at
wait.
6?
Can we
Should
do
start at
this?
6?
Can we do this? Hold on, I need to write this down. I'm trying to. Can we at least agree on the 6 teams? Or what are the teams that we agree will be in the top 6? Can we just do that first? Who do we know will be top 6?
Okay, and then we determine the order from there.
Yes. So I know
Okay.
that I gotta say Nuggets. Would y'all agree with the Nuggets?
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
The champs.
OKC, yes.
Yep. Rockets.
Yes.
They'll be there.
Warriors.
No.
They're not top 6?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to give them that.
Really?
I don't know
Let's
if I
have
want
them
to
on
agree
reserve.
just yet.
Let's not completely.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
knocking them out.
Respectfully.
My
goat's still
the
playing
next
there.
ones would be is somewhere we got to agree on between
Spurs?
the Lakers, the Clippers,
Absolutely not.
and Minnesota. Like
Spurs
which
won't
one
be a top 6 seed?
no.
Whoa.
It's not guaranteed.
Wait. Let's. I think. Wait a second. So we said Denver for sure.
OKC and the Rockets.
And we said Houston.
Yes.
Yes. I think those are, we can't argue that.
No.
Would you say Minnesota?
I like the Wolves.
Yeah, we got to go T-Wolves. They keep doing it every year when we doubt them. So let's get.
I like the Wolves.
Okay. So we got 2 spots. I think the Clippers will do it because they do it every year.
The Clippers are a good team.
All right. Are you okay with that loss? We all have to agree.
Who was their Norman Powell replacement?
Bradley Beal.
Oh, Bradley Beal.
I'm not.
They do it every. I'm not. Look, this is what we have to agree. So that's just my argument towards it.
They have a
Every
good
year
coach.
we keep thinking they're gonna fall off, and they don't make a good playoff run. But they never drop out of the. They keep having good regular seasons.
Why are we not mentioning the Lakers?
I'm okay with the Lakers being top 6. I think they'll be top 6. I don't think
LA?
Jeff agrees with that.
The Don.
Chat, do you agree with the Lakers being top 6?
I don't think
I've seen
Jeff
Luka
agrees.
bring teams to the playoffs by himself. Like, this is full season. You know, it's that time of the year.
So they were a 3 seed last year.
Yeah, come on. And
Yeah, bro. How are they not gonna be? You don't like. I'm not saying Ayton is the best, but like, why are we acting like he's not an upgrade? He is an upgrade.
It's Brian. It's Brian.
Okay. I'll give you Lakers.
So
That's
5?
Yes.
That's 5. Is it 5? What do
That's
we have?
5.
You wrote them
we
down?
have the Nuggets, OKC, Rockets, T-Wolves, Lakers.
Okay.
So this is where it gets kind of dicey.
Yes, very much so.
So I'll tell you right now, if you don't want to go San Antonio, then I'm going to go Dallas.
I like Dallas.
I like Dallas a lot.
I like San Antonio over Dallas because Kyrie's hurt.
I like them even without Kyrie.
I do too, but I feel like this year is the building block year, and then when like Kyrie comes back, like next year is like they might be the favorites. Oh, that's Martin. He said
Martin
I'm rocking
said he's
with
rocking
the
with the Lakers.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you.
Of course
Thank
you
you,
are.
chat.
So
We're just between San Antonio and Dallas.
I just think Dallas's defense is probably going to be like
Right,
I can see them being a top 3 defense in the league.
Let's go with y'all. Let's go with Dallas. So our 6 that we have agreed will be the top 6 will be the Nuggets, OKC, Rockets, T-Wolves, Lakers, Dallas. So now we need an order, correct?
Yes.
All right. I think, and you guys can tell me if you agree.
Let's start with 6.
OKC is going to do it again.
Let's start from the bottom.
From the bottom? Okay.
From the bottom? Okay.
At 6.
Okay.
At 6, T-Wolves?
Or Dallas.
I was going to say Dallas.
Let's go Dallas. All right. Dallas.
We can do Dallas at 6.
With no Kyrie.
No Kyrie, bro. Next year they're going to be crazy. That AD injury is going to really mess us up. I can feel it.
Man. I was hoping you weren't going to bring that up. 5. What do we got for 5?
Who's in the chat telling us to discuss F1?
That's...
Hey, let me tell you, McLaren is the great team. I thought Lewis Hamilton would do much better on Ferrari, but that's another episode, bro. That's another episode.
Another time.
Yeah, that's
5.
5. Okay, there I'll go. No, I'm gonna go Lakers.
Yeah, I'm going Lakers at 5. Are you okay with that?
You
Austin?
don't like? No, Austin does not like that.
I got Wolves.
T-Wolves. I can go T-Wolves.
I've been outvoted. All right.
I can go T-Wolves.
If we go T-Wolves, then we got to do Lakers next.
Yeah, we do. So Lakers at 4.
Wait, whoa, this is not unanimous.
Okay, what do you think? You don't think you?
We got someone in the chat. They gave us 1 through 10. OKC, Denver, Minnesota, Houston, Clippers, Lakers,
Dallas, Spurs, Golden State. Probably Golden State at 9.
Golden State at 9.
It'll be that bad. I don't know.
You guys, Golden State. I mean, listen. Respect,
Then
like I said,
you got Memphis completely out of it.
But
so no Memphis at all.
They're too small.
I'm not a McLaren fan. I'm a Lewis fan. So wherever Lewis goes, I go.
Can we go? Hey, are we going?
Okay, I can see. I can agree with GSW not staying healthy. I also think they'll have a lot of rest days. To whoever this is in the chat, brother TBC. So you said we got
Dallas at 6.
Start from 6, yeah. Dallas
at 6. Wolves at 5. Lakers at 4.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Rockets. I would have Rockets at 3. Denver at 2. OKC at 1.
Okay.
Or I can switch. I can switch the OKC and the Denver. I can do that.
So I'm torn, right? Because I'm a big I'm a big Denver guy. Like I'm really
As am
bullish
I.
on Denver. I think they have a seat at the table, right, us?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll
So
get into that.
yeah. So I really like Denver. It's just two things, right? I flip flop between Denver and OKC at one because I could see Denver not being one just because they're a veteran team. They know kind of what they have, so they don't really have to prove much. But I also see, yes, Denver did reload their depth, absolutely, and that's why I really like them. But also,
He said Memphis isn't healthy right now.
OKC is another team that I'm like, will they have that hangover from last season? Will they when you're chasing a championship, that first one especially, you have a different type of juice behind everything that you do. Will they have it again? Like it's really hard to grind every single night like they were last year. Like they brought it every night. Will they do that? I'm not saying it'll affect their playoff run, but I'm saying will they take the regular season the same with that same, every single night?
They're
I
young,
could
so
see
there's a
them doing
shot.
so.
You think
Yeah,
so?
based off of their youth for sure, and I think that it starts from the top, right? It starts with SGA. I think he's the guy that leaves it on the floor every single night. He's going to continue to do so. Um, and that youth, they're just going to be running.
So
I
who's
can
your
see
one
them still
seed?
being one.
Who's your one seed, Austin?
I like OKC at one. I got
And you like
OKC at one.
Denver?
Does no
Jeff?
one have any thoughts around Houston not having a point guard and maybe Amen Thompson being that? Like, there's no difficulties there, just
There
seamless.
is, but they're so deep that I don't think it's not gonna rear its head till like later on. I think they'll be able to manage, and then like it will it will become more evident as you get either in big games or in the playoffs. But I think they're so deep right now that like they'll be okay till then. Like Reed Shepard seems like he'll actually do well during the regular season
Is
again.
Van Vliet out for the season?
Yes.
Was it ACL?
Yes.
Mm.
I could see them having a rocky start, and I think Lakers are gonna have a hot start. I think that both of those things might plateau. Like the Rockets might, they're gonna pick up. The Rockets are gonna figure it out. Maybe the Lakers might go through something as the Lakers usually do, but I feel like the Lakers are gonna have a hot start.
I'm with you. Can we just agree on who the one seed will be? Who wants to
Okay,
concede?
see.
Are you okay with that, Jeff?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not
Okay.
arguing that.
So it would be OKC 1, Denver 2, Rockets 3, Lakers 4, Wolves 5, Dallas 6. I do tend to agree with you that the Rockets could have a rough start. If that's the case, I could. We don't have to, but I could switch the Lakers with the Rockets or something like that.
I'm down. I'm down to go LA 3.
I agree with in the chat. I do think the point guard woes of Houston is
That's
you're
when you really
gonna
need
see
your
it.
point guard for
Yeah,
sure.
it's in the regular season. Like they'll get away with Amen running point and Reed Shepard, and they have enough people. And then when you get to the playoffs and it's like 2 minutes to go and you need to run a play,
Someone to
I
settle you
think
down.
I think it's gonna get pretty rough.
I
Mm-hmm.
I think
think
it's
their
gonna.
offense can get very stagnant though. And I mean, Kevin Durant's going to get his. I get that, but I think that with their lack of shooting and an adjustment with Amen being a playmaker, who's the playmaker? Who's making plays?
Amen and
Shengun,
Shingun.
Sengun can make some plays.
he
I
can
like
make some
Sengun.
plays. Baby Joker. Baby Joker. Chat, do
He
you like
makes
the
some plays.
list? Do you like the list, chat? Okay,
Yeah,
say it one more time, JD.
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Chat.
On OKC, we got 2 Denver.
Are you
We got
typing it? Are you typing it?
yes.
But instead of pressing enter every time, press shift and enter so you can put it all in one message.
Too late. It's not working.
He didn't even try. He said, it's not working.
I tried. I really did.
Oh, my sister's in the chat. Shout out to Flying Giselle. She also streams, so please support her.
What's up?
She has
Oh,
way
she
more
likes the
followers.
list.
She has way more followers on Twitch and subscribers than us, so we're trying to be like her.
She's our manager.
Yeah, she is. She also has all the WNBA news for us, so she will
Oh,
be
I
on the
love it.
show at
I
some
love
point.
it. We have a whole segment. All right, are we doing the same with the East, or is the East too
Yes.
easy?
So you know what's funny about the East? The West, it was tough, but I feel like the East is gonna be tougher, just because I feel like there's so much unknown.
It's not that tough. Cleveland,
I was gonna say tough in regards to what?
After
Knicks.
the first three, I think it's
Okay,
tough.
As far
Cleveland
as the
Knicks.
standings go,
Yeah, the
I
top
think they're
six.
clear tiers in the East.
No,
Cleveland,
I think so too. But in terms of seeding, I think that's tough.
Cleveland, Knicks, Magic, Boston will be in the top 6.
I think we'll be at
Detroit,
6.
Detroit will be in the top 6, and I don't know who the last one would be. Atlanta, I would put Atlanta.
Hey, Case, you hear that?
So
Atlanta.
I would say, or Milwaukee.
I got
Honestly,
Boston
it's
in the
that
top
good.
6.
I do. I have Cleveland, Knicks, Magic, Boston, Detroit, Atlanta. I just
Okay.
don't know where Giannis would. Where's Giannis in this picture?
That's gonna be tough.
Where's
They got
Giannis?
Miles Turner. That was a nice pickup.
Is Philly completely done?
No,
Oh, Philly.
I was gonna say we have to. I mean, it always comes down to Joel Embiid, of course, but
Philly.
I like them.
And I
top
really
6.
like what's his name? VJ Edgecombe.
Dog.
I like
He's a
him.
dog.
He's a dog. He's a dog. I like him a lot. Philly, bro. Yo, we got bots in our chat. That's how you know we lit. We got bots in the chat.
Yo, I literally you saw you see my old tales like
Bots in the chat.
I'm so old. I was like, yo, okay. Is that do y'all want to add Milwaukee and kick Atlanta out or keep Atlanta in?
I like Atlanta. I'm a
I like Atlanta.
I do like Atlanta. I think
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Atlanta.
they actually built this roster very well. Let me see.
So what's the 6?
All right, it's Cleveland, Knicks,
For sure.
Magic, Boston, Detroit, Atlanta.
I'll make you a mod. I'll make you a mod.
Something's
All right.
telling me Philly's gonna be there.
Someone said Pistons. Yeah, we got Pistons
Yo,
in
we
here.
got Pistons. We got Pistons in the top 6.
We got Pistons.
I do, bro. The thing with Philly is like, how much can we trust these guys?
I have no trust for them at all.
I don't know if we can trust them, Austin.
No, you can't.
Who's our 1 seed? Because I tend to think Cleveland won't be the 1 seed.
New York.
They are. I'm okay with that. You okay with that, Jeff?
Cleveland 1 seed.
No, Knicks.
Oh, Knicks 1 seed. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
2 seed. It's either Magic or Cleveland.
Yeah, you can go Cleveland.
Hey, Giselle, help Unc out. I don't know how to make you a mod. Oh, we got another list.
Somebody said Cleveland, Knicks, Detroit at 3, Magic at 4, Atlanta at 5, Milwaukee at 6, Boston at 7, Philly at 8, Chicago 9, 10, Toronto. That's really not bad. Cause
Yo, so do we not think Toronto's gonna be a good team?
I've heard a lot of high hopes on Toronto.
Because if you look at their roster,
it's very good.
they have Emmanuel Quickly, right, as their starting point guard. Do we like Quickly?
We do.
Yeah, they got.
Cool.
This is where I start to get a little.
Like, not love.
They got Ingram, Barrett, Barnes. To me, that's a little too much of the same. Even though I'm big Scotty Barnes fan. Big Scotty. I feel like he's modern day Draymond. Like, I love Scotty Barnes. But I feel like it's a little bit of overlap in what those 3 guys do. And I like Jakob Poeltl. Solid, really solid center. Really solid. I think 10 seed might be a little low, brother X. Might be a little low. You let me know if I'm wrong.
Brandon Ingram has been very injured throughout the years. So that's something to really consider. On paper, I like the roster. I do think it has a cap. I really like Grady Dick off the bench, and I like Abaji. But, I mean, just saying out loud, RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes is like, it's nice, but like, would you make it out the first round versus a good team? I don't think. I think they'll be a tough out. I feel like they're a team If you played them, they really would, because all three of those guys can go for 30. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know. They still have a lot of building to do, in my opinion. 10 might be low though.
I like Charlotte as a playing team this year.
I want to so bad, but it's just so hard.
I like Charlotte as a playing team this year.
I think we should trade LaMelo. Charlotte should trade LaMelo.
I think they got the role players right now to make a push.
Let me look at their roster.
Put this charger on.
Let me look at their roster.
It comes down to LaMelo Ball being on the floor, of course, but
Well, that's why they got 5 guards, because they're waiting for his injury, bro. You realize that they got, so now it's not only him and Brandon Miller, but they said you two are always injured. So they got Trey Mann, Colin Sexton, Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, they went and got Conkin Nipple, who can play the 2 also as far in the small forward. They were like, we're getting all the point guards because we know you guys are always injured, and we're not going to be left, like, basically. I do agree. The chat says Colin Sexton is going to be a problem in Charlotte. I agree. And I think LaMelo's going to be out for 20 games as he usually is, and Colin's going to have a good time.
I don't know why I don't love Colin Sexton in Charlotte.
You're going to like him when LaMelo's hurt. You're not going to
No,
like
that's
him
true.
when LaMelo's playing, they won't fit.
I
But
think
when
Melo's
LaMelo's
going to ball
hurt,
this year.
he's going to do good. Someone has Celtics at 48 wins this year? Stop it. You could get 40, though. You could get 40. I could see 37 to 40 wins.
40. Small guards equals boo-boo. I agree, Bakari. I agree.
Hey,
I do not like small guards.
Bakari, did you see...
Like
Bakari,
Cleveland.
did you see that...
No, not Cleveland. Sorry.
Get out of here. Did you see... Actually, I am talking about that. Jeff Teague on his podcast was explaining the definition of what they mean when they say small guard. And his definition was not... It had nothing to do with height. He said they're not strong enough. So he's like, Chris Paul is a short guard, but he has, the strength to kind of defend other people. And he was getting on Garland. He's like, Garland is just not strong enough. He's like, it has really less to do with his height and more to do with, like, on defense, he's just bullied. He's like, because there's plenty of small guards that don't get bullied. And
Chris Paul made multiple all defense teams. So, I mean, it's not a height thing. What's funny? My cousin Billy, he always told me growing up, he was like, when you're smaller, you got to put on size, like, to make up for it. Mm-hmm. It's really hard to be like, Allen Iverson was kind of different, right? Like, he was smaller, he didn't really have size on him, but he had the quickness, athleticism. Yeah, that's another one. Brother X. Yep. Jalen Brunson is another smaller guard, but he has the size. He's not really a good defender, though. That's my only.
McConnell, like, they brought out that TJ McConnell is a small guard, but he's on the floor because he plays very tough and he can play defense, and that's the only reason he's on the floor.
So did we settle on our 6? By the way, we got our 6.
We have the Knicks. We have Knicks at 1, Cleveland at 2, Magic at 3.
Okay. So call me crazy.
You putting Atlanta at 4?
Yeah, I don't know why I like that team.
4.
I think it was Brother X in the
Detroit?
chat. Oh no, Detroit. I'm sorry. I overlooked them. Sorry, Martin. I think Brother X brought it up. It's weird. Toronto. He said Toronto and Atlanta are built the same. Big wings and a dynamic PG. I agree with that, but Trae Young is way different from Jalen.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Emmanuel Quickly. Like, very different.
Yeah.
He's like, he has the like that same thing that Tyrese Halliburton has. That like that whatever that is, that intangible thing. I feel like he has that. I could be wrong.
They didn't build it. Here's the thing: they didn't build the team around Emmanuel Quickly.
Right.
They built the team around Trae Young. So Atlanta at 5.
Yes.
Boston at 6.
Atlanta at 5.
Yeah, Boston at 6. I'm comfortable with that.
Slice, baby. I like that 48 wins, man.
Ain't no way. If y'all get
Ross Slice, I don't know if I know who you are, but even if I don't, I feel like I would like you if I met you. So 48 wins. I'm with it.
True Celtic.
I like it. So okay, so we got our 6. We got our 6 on the East, 6 on the West. But I got a question for you guys, actually, and even for the chat. Please, please participate in this answering this question. Is Jamal Murray a star?
Oh, we just went there.
Yeah. Because we have the Nuggets at that 1 or 2. Bakari says no.
went 1 through 6 and then went straight. Hey, let's talk Jamal.
No, because I'm just wondering because Jokic is if this is the case, like Jokic is doing all this without a star. Like a lot of these guys have stars next to them, right?
Yeah, that's true. Well, he's just never
getting at?
injured. He's never healthy.
What are you getting at?
So I'm just asking a question.
No, good question. I think Jamal Murray. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, no. I'm gonna say Jamal Murray is not. Yes, do not ask the Lakers about Jamal. But no, Jamal Murray is not a star.
Is he a role player like Bakari said?
He's a big moment role player, but a role player nonetheless. But
Okay.
big moments, he's proven himself. Big moments. But a star, especially not. There's too many young guys who are coming up who I think have surpassed him as well now. Maybe at one point.
So is he a top 10 point guard?
So that was going to be my follow-up question. How many point guards are you taking above him? We don't have to come up with like a 1 through like or like order wise, like, you know, from best to worst. But like, are we taking Jalen Brunson over him?
Yes,
absolutely.
Are we counting Shea as a point guard?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, because I feel like he plays point guard for them, right?
Yeah, he's a point.
Okay, are you taking Halliburton over him?
yes.
Yeah, I got to.
Well, he's injured, but you know, last year.
No, I'm saying healthy. Everyone's healthy in a vacuum. We're taking Hallie over him.
I've got to.
Are we? Is Luka a point guard?
That's what they got him as.
Okay, so we're taking Luka over
SGA.
Jamal. Are we taking Steph?
We said SGA. Of course.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Who else do we have? I gotta look at the teams.
Cade.
Yeah, definitely taking Cade over Jamal Murray.
Taking Cade.
Definitely.
Garland.
Darius Garland.
That's a hard one. Actually.
So that's how you know Jamal Murray is probably not a star because we're thinking about this.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Respectfully,
I wouldn't call him a star.
James Harden, I'm taking over Jamal Murray, even though James Harden has no clutch gene at all, and Jamal Murray does. I'm taking James Harden.
15 guards over Jamal Murray. I don't know. Here's the thing: if you're gonna tell me there's 15 guards, because the chat said 15 guards over Jamal, you can't name 15 guards in the NBA currently that have bigger moments than Jamal Murray. Like,
no, that's the factor right there.
I think because there's two questions. There's who you take over, and then there's like, but also there's 10 seconds on the clock. Like, how many guards are you taking over him now? Because if we're just being honest, there's not unless somebody said Austin loves Halliburton. But that's Picard. I don't know, bro. There's not a lot of people. If there's 10 seconds, I'm really taking over them, if I'm being honest. But
very situational.
It's very situational. I mean, how many people can say they're the second best player on the championship team? You know, like, that's a point guard. You know, like, nobody else. If we think about the last couple teams that won, Jaylen Brown was a wing. And, you know, you got to go back to the Cavaliers where Kyrie was the point. You know, there's not a lot of guys who were the second best player that were a point, right? Am I tripping on that? Like, the Bucks had a wing. Their second best player was a wing. Who won last year? Oh, yeah. Not the OKC. You know, I don't know. He's not a star. We know he's not a star.
He's not a star. He's not a role player. Might be harsh, right? He has star capabilities. I'll say that.
What's in between? Chad, give us a word that's in between role player and star.
Nah, Bakari is going crazy.
Okay. Okay. That's insane.
Jordan Clarkson. You know,
I like Jordan Clarkson, by the way.
I do want to get into
Kevin
who
said
sits at the
starter.
table since we were just doing so many rankings.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to get the chat's opinion on the last seat of the table.
The last seat.
Oh,
So the
So
table is contenders, right? Is that
the
what you're saying?
table is contenders.
wait, what's your title? You gotta give the full title. I gotta clip this later, Austin. This is
So this is the segment that this is Thompson's table.
Oh.
This is Thompson's table, and we will continue to move forward with Thompson's table. And it will adjust on a, let's go monthly basis.
Deal.
We will adjust the table on monthly basis. And as of right now, before the season starts, let's get down to 5. And this will be the time. I'm going to let the chat decide 3 times a year. They have input 3 times a year. Preseason, All-Star, and before the playoffs. That is when the chat will help me decide who's at the table. And there are only 5 teams at the table. Head of the table, clearly OKC the champs. Before anything starts, they have to be the head of the table. Plus, they look great, so I will go with them. No order as far as the other 4, but we will put Denver for sure. I will put, as far as the path goes, I'm putting New York and Cleveland in there. And the 5th spot, chat, let me know who you think should be at the 5th spot of the table. Again, OKC, Denver, New York, Cleveland. Give me one more. I have a couple of names.
Let me figure out. I don't even know how to answer that. Who's the 5th team? I better not see Lakers.
Who is the 5th team at the table?
The chat said JD's about to cry, and you are correct. The 15. I'm taking Houston out with no point guard. Let me look up NBA odds real quick. I just want to see what are.
Is it the Warriors?
Warriors have a seat at the table?
Ain't no way. Is Naj in the chat? Naj, get out the chat. All right. Somebody said Minnesota.
I think that's Kevin.
All right. So right now, FanDuel Sportsbook has the top 5 they have. I'm gonna read them to you. At plus 220, OKC at plus 650, Cleveland plus 750, Denver Nuggets plus 1100, Knicks. So that was a great call because you got the first 4 right. So these are the next 4 they have. The Lakers at plus 1,500, the Rockets at plus 1,600, the Timberwolves at plus 1,700, the Clippers at plus 1,800. Now, Jeff, we do understand that those odds are based off the amount of money that comes in. There's going to always be a lot of money towards the Lakers. All right? As the Boston Celtics lover you are and the Celtics hater that you are, it's okay, brother. But
Boston does not have a seat at the table.
Let me tell you something. If LeGoat wins a ring and retires, this podcast is going to be on fire. That's all I'm going to tell y'all right now.
Well, let's talk about it as men in here then. Who is our 5th at the table?
I'm going to go Minnesota.
I don't trust the Rockets. I don't trust the Clippers. The Magic are not going to do it on their first year with Bane.
Say it.
I'm okay with the Wolves.
I know where you want to go.
I'm okay with the Timberwolves. I'm not giving it to Lakers. I'm not giving it to Lakers. No, I don't think the Lakers are going to win it.
That's why I thought you wanted to go.
I wish. I mean, let me tell you something. I would do a lot. The only if Cleveland didn't make it, I'm gonna tell you my greatest nightmare is that LeBron goes to the finals and he has to play Cleveland. Like when I tell you guys, you may not see me for that week of the podcast because I can't handle such pressure.
Spoiler alert! Year 23.
Boy, that'd be crazy.
You're welcome, Kevin.
And then as soon as he gets his ring, you know what he do with the trophy? He say, "JD, this is for you." You know, I can just feel it now. I can just see it. Oh, the GOAT.
Okay,
but
so
I'm going Wolves. I'm going Wolves.
You guys have voted Wolves. I saw another Wolves in there. No one else.
I see a Houston in there. I'm going Wolves. Houston. Fred is hurt, man. Fred VanVleet is a big deal, bro.
H-Town.
I'm glad he got his
H-Town.
money before that injury.
H-Time. So
Okay,
more Banks.
so
You like them even without Van Vliet. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I like the Rockets too, but a vote is a vote. The table at the head of the table, OKC, and then the next four who have a seat at the table are Denver, and then also we will go with the Wolves respectfully in the Western Conference, and in the Eastern Conference we will go Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. This is the table moving into
Thompson's
the season.
table.
Thompson's table.
Moving into the season.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to clip that up. Putting big bright Jeff and putting big bright yellow letters. Thompson's table. Whoosh.
I like that.
That's a viral moment. I can feel it already.
Let's
I
do it.
like that.
We need. Hey, real quick, you guys got anything? I just wanted to jump into this real quick. Is there anything left on that segment?
No, I think that's it. That's it.
Hey, real quick, guys. Let me see if I can pull this back up. So I wanted to get your thoughts on this. There's a couple preseason performances that kind of stood out to me. I was going to give you a couple. Let me know if any of them stand out to you. All right. So the first one is Cooper Flagg in his first time out there. In just 14 minutes, he had 10.6 rebounds. What does that kind of say? I think it says a lot. And the first time in 2.5 years, Victor Oladipo took an NBA court. And in I think it was 20-something minutes. I can't remember what exactly it was. He had 20 points, 5 steals, 5 rebounds, 1 block. Now, he's playing for a team in China, and they came over to play the Spurs. But he did that versus NBA players. 20 points, 5 steals, 5 rebounds. Wemby in his first game, 3 for 3, 9 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, and just it was just like less than 15 minutes. Also, Nipple for the Hornets. I didn't like this draft pick at first, but you know what? He might be a player. 23 minutes. He had 18 points. He was 4 for 10 for 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So those are the ones. Any of those kind of stand out to you? What is your thoughts, or did you have any yourself?
So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have not been watching any preseason, like at all. But I do like to see that Cooper Flagg had a pretty good game. It's hard to it's really hard to. It's like same with summer league. Like preseason is like you might see like the stars. They'll go like 7 for 21 because they're just getting shots up. They're just out there to just do what they got to do to get into a rhythm. But it is nice to see Wemby. There was that clip. Somebody sent it in the chat where he looked like Giannis, like running through somebody's chest and getting to the basket. Like that, I like to see that. I like to see that from Wemby. But other than that, I don't know. I'm not. Nothing has really excited me necessarily.
Austin?
I'm a big Cooper fan, so of course I've got my eye on Cooper Flagg.
You're Dookie.
I am. But I think what excites me the most about that situation is the defense between him and Anthony Davis and some pick and roll options between that. I think that's going to give Dallas a lot of momentum moving forward. Outside of that, I know it's still early, and we always kind of see some progression out of him every single year. But I like how Sagoon looks, and I think that he's in the right position to really make a push this season. He kind of has the complete package on offense, at least to me. He boards up, he can facilitate, he can score. He's going to have a lot of options as far as players he can actually pass to. I could see him being a triple-double watch this season. Yeah, I can see him being a triple-double watch. Especially he's going to get at least 3-4 to KD. So I can see that moving forward. But a special shout-out. Options is...
Sorry, I'm looking at our Twitch stream live.
Must be nice. A special shout-out to Alex Morales of the Orlando Magic. It's a kid I grew up with. I've seen him succeed on a lot of different levels in basketball. From high school, winning the school's first chip. He did the JUCO route. went to Wagner, was a defensive player and player of the year in his conference, played in the G League, and now he finally earned himself a spot. And it was crazy actually seeing him out there. So special shout out to Alex. I'm rooting for him, proud of him down. Georgia kid.
When's he coming on the show?
That's a great question. I think we can make that happen. I'll try to reach out to
Come
his
through,
page.
Alix, man. Come
We
sit with
stopped doing
come sit with
interviews
the
last
boys.
year, but it's time to get back to the interviews. We kind
We
of
would be
slapped on
honored.
our interviews.
Yes, we
honored.
would be. We would
And
be.
I think that the Orlando Magic are in a really good position right now as well. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's
Love
a
that.
great team to join right now.
Love that.
And
Congratulations.
I'm sure they're looking for somebody to, solidify that rotation, Like there's opportunities there.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities there. I'm happy
Yeah.
for him. He's a
Yeah,
good guy.
You love to hear that type of stuff. Love to hear it. We got anything else? Chat, you guys got anything else? Anything we missed?
We remember when we told we were telling our stories not too long ago about like when some of the times like you had like good moments on the court and stuff. I still wanted some of the chat to send theirs in. That would be awesome. We still need people to kind of send in
Brother
their
said
moments.
Orlando needs a PG. So you don't like what's his name? Jalen Suggs. We don't like Jalen Suggs at point guard.
I do.
I like him as a defensive point guard. I don't know if I love him like running your offense though.
Right. It's kind of like a Marcus Smart situation.
That's a good actually.
Kind of like
I
a
like
Marcus
that.
Smart situation, but as of right now, it's currently constructed. Again, they're not my favorites, but they can make some noise. They can upset.
Yeah, I agree, Bakari. As an off guard, maybe the guard's your point guard, but to have him on ball, like initiating your offense, I don't know if I like that. I don't even know if
I do like Khan a lot as well, though. That how Khan looks, but I just think that he's a hooper, another Duke guy. But he'll do the dirty work. He can knock down a three. He's got the right mentality towards the game, and I think that's what Charlotte as a whole has been lacking. Just they have talent, but it's just the mentality towards the game, and I think that he's really ready to just clock in, and that's why I got Charlotte as a playing team this year.
Trey LaMelo.
They drafted Liam McNeely too, right?
They did.
Yeah,
I like him.
it's time
like
to trade LaMelo, bro.
Hey, I said it before, and I said it on TikTok, and they killed me for it. But
He's gonna hoop this season, man.
we say that every year.
I know, but this is gonna be the. Is it? Wait,
I think he. I don't know.
Just briefly, is this Zion's year?
Oh, well,
Did you
JD said
not-
he's tired of
Oh,
hearing
you
it.
didn't listen. You were. Hey, bro, go check.
Hey, chat, are we buying Skinny Zion? Are we buying
Go
it?
check the IG. I already
No,
said
you
it.
said that we were not doing Zion. I
you don't.
listened. I watched. I know you said
It's gotta go, brother.
I was not here to talk about that. I'm not canceling out Zion, another Duke guy. But
I just finished dinner. I got my Zion shoes over there somewhere. That's every time I eat.
Chat, are you buying Ozempic Zion? I'm sorry, was that insensitive?
No,
not too much.
You gotta make
Pelicans-
us believe.
Pelicans at 10.
They should. The Pelicans should be better every year. Hey, listen. I fell victim to believing in the Pelicans one year. They were the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, and then they proceeded to be Pelicans, and they just crash landed. And Jeff will never let me forget.
Hey, chat, you remember when JD had had the Pelicans in the finals?
They were the number 1 seed. The number 1 seed. Matter of fact, hey, on a real note, are we gonna do
Nice pivot.
finals
I like
predictions? No. Are we gonna do finals predictions this year? Because this will be the first year in a long time that I don't have to hear about you guys just throwing the Celtics
Celtics in
year.
there. Okay, so do we want to do it now? So in case one of us sounds crazy later, we can hold it over each other's heads.
Let me look at this. Let me just look one more time.
Someone said, "Are the Pelicans because of overweight Zion?" Yes,
Yes.
they are.
Did you not see last year when they had like 8 people injured out and they even have enough people on the roster? Starts from the head up. Starts with
Mm-hmm.
Zion.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to lunch. The whole team goes to lunch.
The head of the table.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see where
Yes, I agree.
Giannis
Fillmore
goes.
Banks.
I can give my finals prediction if you guys are gonna give yours.
There's just too much in the air. I got to figure out where Giannis is going. That just changes everything.
Brother, that's so long from now. We have to do it before the season starts, though. So if it's not this week,
That
it's next
changes
week.
everything.
Okay, but you can. It's not that you can amend, but you have to go on record. And if that changes, you can say, "Hey, it changed." That would obviously be a difference if you went to like New York. We wouldn't just like be like, "Oh, well, come on now." We know that trades happen every year.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I have New York coming out the East regardless.
All right, I have Cleveland coming out the East. Jeff, who do you have? He's gonna say the Knicks because he wants to mess with me, but it's fine.
I could say Knicks and I could say Cavs, but that would be boring.
Orlando. He says Boston. I'm leaving. I'll log off right now.
So what are you gonna say?
I'm going to say I'll say Orlando. I'll say Orlando just to be different. That'll be my Pelicans. That'll be my Pelicans this year.
That's not a bad pick though, because here's the thing: if the Magic had the #1 seed at some point during the season, and then like 7 people got injured, I wouldn't even hold that against you. See how fair I am? Because that's what happened to me. See,
one day I'll be like you.
I've learned from my trauma. Someone has to be growing up here, Jeff, and it seems to be me.
Well, what are we going to talk about? Who's coming out the West?
I think I'm taking Denver out the West.
Denver. I'm not going to be different. I like Denver a lot.
Yeah, they're a little too deep.
And Denver is my champions as well. I'm just going to put it out there.
I'm going to go OKC. I think they're gonna have another good season. I think they're very balanced.
So you got OKC, New York.
Someone's gonna have to take out Denver, though. I think if Denver and OKC match up, I think Denver's gonna be a little too much this season. Someone's gonna have to take Denver out.
Oh, we got more bots in our chat.
Oh, wow.
Cleveland is the best team
ever. That's crazy. Whoever said that's absolutely a genius.
Wait, what was said?
Somebody in the chat said Cleveland is the best team ever. That's great. Somebody said Zion is like that friend who tells you he's going to go get a job and turn his life around, but never truly does. It's getting upset because you see the potential.
Hey, man, he finally go get his life together, man. I'm proud of him.
It's about time.
Brother X, that's my boy Neuer.
Oh, you know what's funny? I knew that was you. I knew that was you. All that Knicks talk. Talking about Giannis to the Knicks.
Neuer, what up?
That is funny.
I should have known. Giannis. I mean, he did want to go there, so I can't even be mad at that.
We'll see.
Who means?
I think that's it. Also, real quick, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the WNBA, but the WNBA hates their commissioner. And we had our girl Fee. She spoke out about the commissioner, and she had some really strong opinions about the commissioner. We also had Caitlin Clark that backed her up. We had Asia Wilson that backed her up. Multiple players have come out and agreed with her. And there's also some rumblings that the commissioner may not be back next season because the relationship is just so bad. I don't know if I've ever seen a commissioner have this type of toxic relationship with the league, where the league across the board is like, we do not like this commissioner. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Even David Stern, who people may say he lived up to his last name. He was a stern commissioner. He did good things for the league that you couldn't really argue. Roger Goodell has also kind of faced criticism in the past with the NFL, but the results are there. The NFL is one of the biggest league in the country, right? I feel like the WNBA has had a lot of opportunities to take off with the momentum that they have and I feel like they should be further along than where they're at right now. And I feel like a lot of that falls on the commissioner. So for the stars to speak out against her like this, you're right, Bakari. The WNBA can't afford a lockout, but I feel like that's where it's headed. Unfortunately. But a new commissioner is absolutely the one thing that they need. Uh, Giselle says Kathy only cares about the owners, not the playoffs, and that's not abnormal, right?
Well,
Because you have to make the owners happy.
how do you say her last name? Kathy Elgenberg?
I have no idea.
I want to know. It says her
Right,
tenure
Noya.
started.
That was wild. That was absolutely wild.
Did I say it wrong?
I don't know how to say her last name.
Oh,
Engelbert.
Engelbert. So it says her tenure started in 2019. I and Giselle, who is our WNBA insider, have they been upset with her this whole entire time, or has this last season really kind of the temperature kind of went up? That's what I would really want to know. Because if she's been going since 2019, that's like 6 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know what about this season made it so bad that this is the first time we're hearing people really speak up. Do you know that answer already, Jeff?
They've always had issues with her.
Okay. Yeah, but doesn't it seem like I don't remember ever being this bad, right?
Because nobody was watching before.
Yeah, I think they got the star power now. They got the star power. They got the names now that will at least listen.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right, yeah, like Bakari said, the popularity is making it more apparent. More eyes are on the league, and there's opportunities, and I feel like she's not. They do have a new TV deal, which is great, but this is the most eyes the league has had in a long time. And like Adam Silver for the NBA, he's been a very innovative commissioner, and I feel like they need somebody like that, somebody who takes different angles, gets creative with how do we get more eyes, how do we capitalize on certain things. Like, you have to be that type of commissioner, especially in a league that's growing. You're taking a league that's not like, if I were to be the commissioner of the NBA tomorrow, I would have an idea. I'm not saying I'd be a good commissioner. I'm saying I would have an idea of what to do, because the brand, I've been watching it since I was a kid. The WNBA is what, 20 years old, right? So it's really still in its infant stages. So you have to get creative, and you have a blueprint already with the NBA. You see what's working, take that and apply it to what you have going on in your league. But I don't know. I don't
Just
get paid
for
to make these
reference,
decisions.
You would be good at it, brother. Just for everyone to understand the difference. I don't know if I should say this, but whatever. The NBA signed an 11-year deal worth $76 billion. The WNBA, which broke all their records, signed 11 years for 2.2 billion. So, I can see how it's so hard they have less players and stuff like that too, and less teams. But that is a difference when it comes time to pay the bills. That money goes kind of quick.
I'm interested to see, and you guys can keep chatting while I look this up, but I'm interested to know what their last TV deal was worth. Because 2.2 billion, I feel like that's probably a big increase from their last one.
I think so, because it says and Bakari in the chat, I agree. He said Mark Cuban would be a good commissioner for the WNBA.
I like that. He's passionate, and I feel like he wouldn't. Well. Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't be afraid to try different things.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I see the last deal. It says with this current deal, though, they will get over $200 million a year. I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
So this article says WNBA's $2.2 billion media rights deal marks 6-time jump for the league, 6x jump. So I don't know. That's what the quick math would be on that, but that's a significantly more money, which is why people what I think people misunderstand when the WNBA players say they want more money. People say, "Well, people, you need to sell more tickets. Um, you need to sell more jerseys." But what happens is you get a deal like this, right? And they're saying we want a piece of that. When the NBA signs a new TV deal, all the players look at that and say, "Okay, it's time for us to get a little bit more of the money, a piece of the pie." And that's what the WNBA players are currently asking for, is a bigger piece of the pie. Everyone is going to be making more money, and the players are like, "We are the product. We deserve more money because the league is making more money." You know, so I think that's something that people misunderstand a lot about the players asking for more money. They're obviously not making anywhere near as much as the NBA, but they're making more. So they're saying, give us a bigger cut. You know, so
I think. I mean, when you think about it, though, how many? Okay, let's do some. The W was expiring, so they were okay. The information I'm getting is that they were making. This could be wrong, but it looks like their media rights deal was at $60 million a year, whereas now it would be at $200 million a year.
mhm.
Um, they have less games, right? So it's 50. Is it 50 games? How many games is a season? Is 50?
I have no idea.
And then how many? There it goes. Okay, we have 13 WNBA teams, and
I think I just looked it up. It says 44 games.
So they're playing less games now. Is that what you said?
I see 44 games per team.
yeah. So okay, let's just be real here. That's not a bad deal, bro.
It's not. It's not.
13 teams, 44 regular season games, and you're getting 200 million for media rights deals. Now they are expanding. I know they got what, 3 more teams coming, like Cleveland, Detroit, and someone else.
Yeah, but my sister just said that.
Oh, it's just not the TV deal. There are several expansion teams that are paying hundreds of millions in fees. The money is there.
Yeah,
The
I
money's
agree
there. I
with
don't
that.
care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
I just
care.
think I think that's a really hard balance, right? Like, to expand, but when you get your current deal, they also have to pay you off like what they expect you to do, right? So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hard negotiation. Like, you're trying to expand, but you also have to pay everyone within the same amount. That is pretty hard if we're just being honest. Whereas the NBA is it's been going on for so long that the money, resource, and the things they do, their ticket prices are crazy right now. They have tournaments going on. It's 82 games a season. They got their playoff games at 7 games a series. Like, the money coming in for the NBA is probably so much, even though they're paying their players a lot more. It's got to be a lot more, I would imagine. At the end of the day, all the money coming in the WNBA is still a negative asset to the NBA because they'll never have the surplus at the end of the season. They have never been a positive product. Yeah, that's true.
That may change, though.
That
That may
could change.
change.
I mean,
That may change.
but every product at a lot of products sports wise were negative products until they weren't, right? So I think the number one thing for me the WNBA should do is change the age limit. I don't know if that's real, but that's just what I'm thinking. So that your people like your Jujus and stuff like that can get into the
Yeah.
WNBA sooner. They're in there, maybe they play a year or two in college, and you need to start getting and funneling those people because
Make it
at the
one
end of the
year.
day, I'm fine with that. Because the number one thing is you make money based off players. Like, there's just nothing else we can really say to this. One and done, you're out. Oh, Bakari just said it. One and done, you're
Mm-hmm.
out. And now, can you imagine if Juju was already in the league? Like, and some of these people are in
Right.
the league. I think that might get you over the hump with years to come. It's not like next year or anything like that.
Right. Also, like you said, Juju. How long have we known about Paige? And this is just now her rookie season.
Yeah,
Like,
seems like she's
there's
been out forever.
yeah, exactly. Like they would really benefit from taking that momentum from college straight into the WNBA, like 1,000%.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and Giselle brings up a good point. The NBA wasn't profitable for a long time. They were getting paid more. I think WNBA players don't expect to get paid as much as NBA players. There's not going to make $40 million a year, 50 million. That's just not happening. But they do deserve if there's more money coming into the league, they are the product. They deserve more money. Whether everyone makes, however it is.
Hey, your barber will be right with you. Oh, my bad. I'm watching highlights.
Oh man, here we go, man. This man's watching Cavaliers highlights. But yeah, they definitely do deserve a fair share. That's all WNBA I have for today. Is that all we got, guys?
I just want to say the Aces are up 70-54 right now, and they already have a 2-0 lead. I was going to say, though, if anybody was going to get paid in the WNBA, Asia,
she's that girl.
Yo, give her the bank.
She's that
give
girl.
Give her the bank. She's the main one. I'm like, whatever she asks for, just pay her. Mm-hmm. Bam should take something out of his check and give it to Asia. That's how good Asia is. I don't even know that. Goat. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's all I got. That's all we got. It's good having you back, Austin.
Thank you, sir.
And it's good having the chat. I'm really enjoying this chat. This has been absolutely.
Yo, chat, you guys came through for us. Let's get a we appreciate you, chat.
How do we get donations where they send money in or something like that? Donate $1 to JD's cause.
They gotta subscribe. By the way, if you want to subscribe to Bias Aside on Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to us for free. Just so you know, you can subscribe to us through your Amazon Prime account, and that's money for us to keep doing more amazing things for you guys. We can we'll do a podcast courtside at Lakers Warriors opening night. Make it happen. No, I'm just kidding. But you can definitely subscribe to us if you have an Amazon Prime account. So why not use it on your boys, you know?
Bakari just texts, the stream was really good until JD asked for a donation.
Donations.
You don't want me to keep doing this? Bakari, I'll relate it to Bakari. If I'm successful, that means you're successful. Donate, and I'll give you your 20% back. What are you doing, brother? Send that down.
A rebate on the donation.
It's a pyramid scheme. You give us 100. You get 100 people. That's hilarious.
Appreciate you. They said W stream.
Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, as always, we always appreciate the support. We're trying something different this year with the Twitch stream, so we appreciate everyone in the chat, everyone who tuned in with us, who sat with us, who added something to the conversation. That's what makes it fun. We love to hear from you guys. And please, if you ever have anything you guys want us to talk about, throw it in the chat. We love to, we don't want to talk about what we want to hear. We want to talk about what you guys want to hear. So, always please, whatever you have, we appreciate it. And as always, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Mm-hmm. We love each and every one of you guys. And yeah, that's all we got. Any last words, anybody?
Back next week.
Yeah, we're back. Sure. Feel free to send voice messages in. I miss those days. Those were the
new year,
days.
new me. Same me though.
Mike, I will not be doing that. And on that note, we are out.
See y'all later.